Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to look at some down accessory products from a company called Goose Feet Gear. Goose Feet Gear is a cottage manufacturer that specializes in down accessories. They make down pillows, down socks, over booties for those socks, down balaclavas, down pants, and they'll make you a down jacket as well. And they really are open to customization. If you want extra zipper or pocket or something, they seem to be very willing to accommodate those requests. The products that I have from them, I have a couple of pillows here. I've got their down socks and I got a down balaclava, and we're going to look at those. So first off, the pillows here that I have from them they have 4 different sizes of pillows. This is the smallest size and the next smallest size. Now they will put anywhere from 1 to 5.5 ounces of down in any of these pillows. So what I did was I got this pillow, which is like 16 by 20, I believe. This pillow has 5.5 ounces of down in it, and this pillow has 2.5 ounces of down in it. And what I like to do, both of these pillows come standard with a pocket or a sleeve that you can put clothing, down jacket, or whatever you want in there to give you a little more support. What I like to do is I like to take this smaller one with the 2.5 ounces of down in it, and I like to put it inside of this other one. So this is what I like. So Goose Feet Gear uses 850 fill power hydrophobic down. For me, I prefer regular down over hydrophobic down. It doesn't seem to behave the same as regular down to me. If you've seen some of my videos, you know that I'm a Western Mountaineering sleeping bag freak. But Western Mountaineering did extensive studies and testing to determine if hydrophobic down was something that they wanted to use. And at the end of the day, they decided that they aren't going to use hydrophobic down because down has natural oils in it that have a hydrophobic quality to them. Hydrophobic down really came as a result of a process that was created for the dry cleaning industry. When they treat down hydrophobically, it strips the down of its natural oils. So I've found I have a lot of products that have hydrophobic down in them. If I had my choice, I wouldn't have any hydrophobic down. I know that everybody says, oh, down's great, except for when you get it wet. Well, I've been using down products since I was 10 years old, and I had some misadventures when I was an early teen, got my bag wet a couple times, got a jacket wet once. I figured out how to deal with it. I live in a part of the country where it's really dry, and most of my camping is winter, so I'm not dealing with rain. So I really don't have a need for hydrophobic down, and I don't like how it handles after it's been treated. To me, it seems clumpy, doesn't really loft up the way that it should. That's just my own personal experience and my own personal preference. I prefer untreated down. Moving forward, what I like to do is I like to put the 2.5 ounce pillow inside of the 5.5 ounce pillow. This is 8 ounces or 1/2 pound of down here. And I put that in the hood of my sleeping bag and I cinch it up to hold it, and that's all I do. Now I do like the size of these, and I just lucked out. Putting this one inside of this one is just perfect for me. That's a 1/2 pound total of 850 fill power goose down. So I really like these pillows. I like using this one in conjunction with that one. It just, for me, turns out just perfect. I'm a side sleeper. So the next thing I want to show you are these down socks. Now these are really nice. I'm really pleased with these socks. By comparison, And here I have another pair of down socks. These I ordered off of Amazon. The brand name is Aegis Max. These were about $22, I believe, something like that. These here ended up costing me more like $70 or $80. These are double filled. You can get them single filled, then you can get a 25% overfill, a 50% overfill, a 75% overfill, and a 100% overfill. So I had these overfilled 100%. They do seem to be very, very full of down. They're very warm. I wear these at night in my sleeping bag. I don't get cold feet, and I wear these to ensure that my feet don't get cold. These are just as fine, but they're not as warm. They're just, you can visually see. You can visually see that there's more down in these. I mean, it's a much, much thicker product. The down in these socks is not responsibly sourced, whereas this down is. But these are awesome. Now they make an over booty, which I haven't bought. It's just really hard for me to justify another $50 just so I can walk around my tent or camp in these. So what I do is I happen to have, now these are Western Mountaineering Expedition down booties. Now these have, I would say, a little more down in them than the Goose Feet Gear ones. But what they do have is they have about a 1/2 inch Tough Tech sole, Tough Tech fabric, about a 1/2 inch light sole, foam sole in there. These are a little big on me, so what I like to do is I'll wear these if I'm in the sleeping bag. But if I want to get up and walk around or get outside the tent, I'll just leave these on and I'll slip them into these. And then I've got the protection that I need on the bottom, and I've got a tremendous amount of goose down. I could actually put these on, and put these on over the top, and put these on over the top. Way overkill, but feet don't get cold. Next thing I want to talk about is this down balaclava that I bought from them. It's got these loops here, and I put a bungee cord on there so that when I sleep at night, I put this on, and rather than cinching up the hood of my sleeping bag, I cinch up the face of this balaclava. That way I can turn to the left and right, and my face stays protected, and I don't have to cinch up the hood of the sleeping bag very much. This is 100% overfill. In my opinion, it's not. It sure seems to me like they could have gotten more down in there. It's almost like I'd hate to see what a regular fill would be, because it would, I don't know. The downfall of this, in my opinion also, is it's just a very simple construction with sewn through seams, and it's not very contoured in any way. So when you put it on, it's just really kind of loose, and if you cinch it up, it helps with that looseness. But it's real effective. See, I put my arms through here. I take this and I put my arms through there. Then I put it on. So I'm in my sleeping bag. This cord keeps it with me. So when I turn to the left, turn to the right, this hood goes with me. It doesn't go like this. It kind of keeps it in place. And then that way I don't wake up Don't wake up in the middle of the night with a face full of down and nylon. Now, like I say, I'm real happy with this. I think it could have a little more fill in it. For me, I think it could be a little smaller, but I did read a review where someone said it needed to be a little bigger because of their Northern European genetics. So people come in all different shapes and sizes. For me, this is a little large, but when I cinch it up, it seems to work just fine. Now, I said it's a simplistic design. I'm going to show you something else. Now, in comparison, here is, once again, Aegis Max, off of Amazon, Chinese, down Balaclava. And in design, it's extremely similar to the Goose Feet Gear. There's really very little difference in shape on these and baffling. I mean, it's the same baffles. This one here does not have as much down in it as this one. So I guess by comparison, I mean, it's the standard fill on the Goose Feet Gear might be something like this, which is really, you know, there's a lot of down there. It's about, oh, I don't know, maybe an inch thick. And then in here, there's more down. It's probably an inch and a half thick on the Goose Feet Gear. This is like $22. This was, I don't know. I really can't tell you. With the double fill, I think I paid $60 to $80 for this. Now, I want to show you another one just for comparison. This is the King down Balaclava that I own. It's from a company called War Bonnet. And this thing is above and beyond. This thing, unlike the Goose Feet Gear, it has baffled seams. So there's a piece of baffle material from the outer shell to the inner shell that gives you, they're not sewn through. Like here, this is sewn through. There's no insulation along that line. Here, it's sewn to a piece of baffle material on the outside and the inside, so there are no thin spots anywhere in here. This is a step up from Goose Feet Gear. This has got more down in it. It's going to keep your head warmer than this. So there is something better than the Goose Feet Gear, in my opinion. This War Bonnet, bad weather bonnet they call it, really is a step above, but it's over $100. So this is the highest price point. This is the lowest price point. If you don't want to spend $70, $80 on this, you can spend $22 or $23 on this off of Amazon, and it's going to work for you. But as an overview, products that I have from them, overall, I'm very pleased. Like I say, I'm not a fan of hydrophobic down, but I don't see that it's going to cause me any problem. You have your choice of colors in these, which is really neat. You got a choice between 8 denier fabric and 20 denier fabric for the outer shell and the inner fabric. So you can pick and choose your colors. I got a lot of colors. This color here is called Kale, so that's kind of what I went with for the balaclava and the socks. And then on the pillows, I got a gray and a forest green. But these are just a few of their products. They're really a great company, easy to deal with. I've owned these for years now, and I'm really happy with them. This is my go-to balaclava that I use to sleep at night when it's sub-zero. The pillows. Like I said, I put this 2.5 ounce fill one inside the 5.5 ounce fill one, and I'm sleeping like a baby. These down socks, wonderful. Keep my feet toasty warm. These are double filled, and they really seem double filled. But there's no durability to this bottom, so that's why they make an overboot that you can put in here. I decided not to purchase that, and go ahead and put these inside of my Western Mountaineering Expedition down booties for the ultimate in-foot warmth. Well, like I say, I like everything about them. Downfall, a little simplicity of design, like on the Balaclava. I think it could be more contoured. But overall, great quality products, great service. Real pleased with this stuff. I don't have to look any further. So if you like this little review of my Goose Feet Gear products that I have and use, please click like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. I'll continue to bring you these videos and others like them. So until then, be safe out there, have fun.